Hey there, folks, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, where we're Snoopy taking on the Red Baron, and for that matter, we need some cash for our airplane, or Doghouse airplane, whatever. I played the Atari version of the game. Anyways, nonetheless, we have in our Stagecoach 1 Grave Robber. That's an auto-include as far as I care.
Gold gleams like a dagger's point.
Basically, Grave Robber is, well, you can never have too many of them, so take them. They're like Vestals, the damage dealer of Vestals. They're too good. They're good in every party, so we're going to get more of them. Now, I was setting up the team, kind of deciding where we wanted to go with this, and I decided on Edward for our bard, and Eris. We're going to bring in our level 5s for this boss fight. Yuffie. And we're going to have Fang in here because she's just good versus boss fights. She's just generally good. Namely, her camping skills in the form of Battle Trance for doing extra damage in position 1 and Sharpened Spear for 8% crit. So between them, they're very good. We're going to have Edward in here for stress heals so that we can focus fire on all the crazy buffs that we can get. That said, also, we have to probably look at some of these. We'll probably take the prod ability with Prey, if we can help it. Just if a situation comes up, like if we can predict where we're going and it doesn't give that Darkest Dungeon feel where we can't tell what the next room is, then we'll have a little bit harder time. But it says it's Epic Veteran, so where it says Epic, this might be extremely long. So if I cut this video into parts, please understand, it might just be simply too long. So we get a town event, a veil lifted. We get 15,000 gold out of it. The Baron's Lash, which seems to buff our character if they have the Crimson Curse. Okay, sounds good. Where would we put that kind of thing? Not sure. Probably has multiple uses depending on secondary abilities. But the extra speed is the apparent one. A Viscount's invitation, so I'm guessing we get to tier up to the Viscount after this. And we get the Salacious Diary, which really helps out a Vestal and give us a super healing abilities. So very much worth it. So I've put no trinkets on Edward unless we actually have something that's useful here that really gives no downside. Debuff, skill chance, and extra debuff resist, but the extra price is dodge. Stun chance, he's not going to be stunning. Nothing. Extra stress, extra stress. Disease resist, minus dodge, minus speed for prot. Now, none of this really stands out as actually useful. A lot of these trinkets are actually, to be completely honest, most of these trinkets are useless, to be completely fair. We've got the double-edged pendant on our Hellion for some extra HP. Still, nonetheless, that seems fine. You have the wasting sickness and ennui, which is not great. The minus virtue chance is one thing, so we want to try and fire off your snuff box if time allows within things. So that's fine. Lazy eye is a problem. Tuckered out is a problem. And after that, I suppose we can do okay. Extra accuracy damage or crit versus unholy, that's fine. Chance to turn any miss into a hit. She's gonna hit with her pick to the face, so I'm fine with that. The problem I'm having is one last thing that we have to do. This is going to be an epic mission, long, all that stuff, I'm guessing. We have the blacksmith to potentially upgrade for weapons and armor, but I like to prioritize skills, and when we have a maxed out one of these, we're looking at healing skills as one potential thing. And we're also looking at their damage here as another potential thing. But we're at 3,000 gold. Where do we sit with this? We're going to have to get a money run coming soon. I don't want to sell all the trinkets yet, because if we don't end up doing so hot in this run, then we're really boned. So we're going to roll in. Don't care what the rest of these are. We're going to get this infestation down. Finally, venturing the courtyard will consume one invitation. Still embark. We're fine with that. I'm just taking all the food. Oh, God. This is bad. Okay. Okay. We need to sell trinkets. We need to sell trinkets. Okay, student skill chance, grave robber, never going to use it. Move resist, arbalest, never going to use it. Honestly, this is a pointless thing. I just throw it on mostly because I can. Grave robber +2 speed. Well, I mean, our grave robbers are toting some pretty sweet stuff. So, goodbye. The damage range skills. It's extra damage and with no downside that truly matters. Crit and damage versus Eldritch on Occultist, goodbye. Extra dodge is a thing. Trap disarm chance. You know what? We're going to keep this one for now. Let's sell that. Sell that. We're going to sell these absolutely mediocre things. 4 dodge, 1 speed, debuff resist on Hound Master. We haven't bound our Hound Master, to be honest, but whatever. Debuff skill chance, debuff resist minus dodge. We might find a debuff that we absolutely must have. Blade skill chance we're keeping. These top end ones are probably going to remain top shelf. Death blow resist on flatulence. You never know if we're going with a invincible flagellant. Well, it might come up. It might be a thing. So we have the Hound Master and Abomination trinkets after that. Not really all that great. So we're going to use some time off. Too freaking bad. You're fine, Yuffie. All right, so we have 10,000 gold. Let's provision properly. We're going to just totally jack up all the stuff. We're going to run 2 of everything. 1 key because we really don't need that much of all that stuff. Don't know. Never really need it. We've got a stress relief unit. How many people have Crimson Curse on us? Not too many. Gonna carry 1. We have so many of them right now. It's fine. 2 stacks of torches. That should clear things. It's an epic level, but we have no camping skills. I just realized that. I spent all that money on camping skills? Seriously? Oh, whatever. Let's go. Don't know how long this is going to be.
In teeming hordes, adorned in powdered wigs and pretension, seeking to slake their thirst on wine and indecency. As intoxication invariably took hold, innocuous frivolities would escalate to ever more disturbing diversions. Orchestrating the hideous affair was a hunchbacked fiend who seemed to delight in proportion to the suffering he caused. I could have stopped him, I suppose, but I was a slave to my own appetites, and restraint would have rendered me a hypocrite.
Wow, that sounds like everybody's 20s. All right, moving on.
Games does this diminutive fool play at now?
Ugh. Great. We got Darkest Dungeon style layout right now. That's gonna not be great. Let's buff up and we have the Virtue Chance, accuracy, everything's fine. No camping skills, so we've got these downsides on this. I mean, sure. Riches. We need riches. Riches, you dumb... whatever. I was expecting riches. Oh, you've got food for me. More food. Well, we already have food. Thanks. So go away. Alright, so how about some wicked hacking? No, you do the work. You're fine. Let's clear out some of this stress. Both of you look like you're in a really bad way. How about we knock some of that down? Also, epic music. Only 4? Oh. And then the vomit ruins everything. And some sweet dodge from Yuppie, doing the work. Speaking of doing the work, do some work. Got most of the way there. Okay, so you have 55 and 50. Let's get the... We want to prevent as much... After we get low enough, it really doesn't matter too much. I just want to avoid the worst of it right now. She's under-leveled, so she's going to get more of it. Do we have an extra round here? I mean... If we're not getting an extra round of this, are we? Minus bleed resist, whatever. We can cure bleeds, no problem. We can cure stress, we can cure damage. We cannot cure Crimson Curse, so that's why that's still around.
Mechanical hazards.
Mechanical hazards, we went over this last episode, Wayne. That was not mechanical by any means. Unless that guy just happened to be attached to some sort of spring-loaded trap. It's just like, boing, jack-in-the-box. What the? Oh, you. Chevalier. Okay, well, Mr. Horse. Ouch, that's a lot of prod. That is a ton of prod. Okay, we're not going to deal with you quite yet. So, 47, 43. How about we clean up a little bit of your mess? Get everybody down to a reasonable level. And our stress is declining over time, but maddening wine on our Hellions going to jack it right back up. Okay, so we want to kill you! And I want you to follow up, I suppose, and if it bleeds, reaches you. Damn it! Pre-digestion! Edward's having none of that. He says, you will not eat me. Ouch. That debuff was minus 40 dodge and stun? Holy crap. Well, let's get some of that stress relief going. Yeah, we're going to have damage a little bit stunned off for a round. Eris, you resisted for so long. You tried so hard. Oh. No. No, Eris, no. Now, what was that giving a status for? I don't know. I don't know what it was giving a status for. Alright, well, I mean, kill you. Please. Probably should focus Eris on actual healing now, I suppose. We are kind of getting to that point. Subterranean Skewer. Edward says no. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Bombing run. Gets a little bit of bleed on there. Alright, a little more stress relief. Really get that knocked down. Can we have our damage units, please? Thank you. So, how about we just knock you out entirely? And how about, how's bleed resists here? 35 and 40. How about you try it and if it bleeds? Or is that second row? Alright, then try it on the big proc guy. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, I need you healing, Eris. How about Divine Grace on our Hellion, getting her back on track? Thank you, Fang. Appreciates it. Subterranean Skewer. Ouch. Lots of resist, but that's quite a bleed thrown on there as well. Okay, you definitely need to heal yourself, Eris. Thank you! Holy crap, when it's in her own self-interest, I tell you. Okay, so this bleed good. Doesn't have a whole ton of hit points, that's fine. How about we just... Thank you. That gets some stress down again. Everyone's feeling a little better because of it. Let's knock it down even more so that we can focus Edward in a more aggressive stance. And I need you to whack this thing in the face. Just knock it down a little bit more. Don't care about the bleed nearly as much at this point in time. The clock is not strong enough. That was a hell of a hit. And with that said, I don't want to end it quite yet. How about we give you some extra dodge for a turn? And we give you the extra speed, accuracy, blah, blah, blah. Or we can give you minus stress, just in case she hits death's door by random luck. Okay, you need to heal you. Do it. That was not good enough. Just saying. Yeah, just thank you. I want to get out of this situation before it gets out of control. Right. Nothing in this room. Moving on. Scouting into... Hello, secret door. Got a bunch of barriers. That is a hell of a scout. Okay, so room battle. Locked room. Uh-oh. How come it's locked? If it's locked, how do we get in there? I really don't know. Is there a quest item of some sort? Is it just straight curios? I'm not sure. Might be a locked room because it's not scouted to yet, since it's going Darkest Dungeon style play with this. Let's find some things to kill. You got it! You're a stress unit. I actually care about you. You know what? This group is not that bad to deal with. How about we just knock out one of the units quickly? I said knock it out. Do some damage! And I need you to do all the heals. This entire time, you will be doing heals. Skull toss, a little bit of stress, and a good chunk of damage, unfortunately. Alright. Well, I mean, we need you to just wicked hack. Get this guy out of the way. We'll start focusing on your self-healing. You're going to work on yourself. And with all of that, how about we just have you start working down this idiot? And I need you just... self-interest! All self-interest with Eris. Alright, so, how about we get you minus stress for now, then? Just in case Hal comes along. And, adrenaline rush. Healing is our issue. We need to get our hit points back up. Here's Hal. We can deal with Hal. It's got the horror status effect, but we've got minus stress percentages with Edward's ability, so it's pretty much fine. We'll do a little more damage, get that knocked down. I want you to knock down that stress. Very easily covered. And I need you to continue to heal. You know what? Just heal everybody at this point.
Compassion is a rarity.
Solid enough. I can deal with that. How about, what's your bleed resist? Yeah, you're undead, aren't you? How about then a wicked hack? Take a good chunk out of it. Skull toss, always on the healer. Always. Always. Alright, give it a whack. Good. Not completely dead. I want to get Edward in for a round to throw heal, or, you know, stress heal here. And maybe have Eris go for a lightning bolt win here. Another Howl. Lots of dodge.
The abyss returns.
How bad is that? 6 stress per round over 3 rounds. That's fine. We can handle it. Let's heal you up, and I need you to judgment. Thank you.
Religious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
And everything works out fine. We get some rubies. Okay, so how about we just use up those 2 food, take those rubies, everything looks good, and fire off a torch. What's this? Shifting Miss.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh, an indefatigable purpose.
No! No, 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 no! No! Well, maybe we can go back. Let's try to go back. Let's go to this room. So, torch is covered. Okay. This is something we don't want to touch, if I remember correctly. So we'll move on. Barrier. Barrier covered. Moving on. Let's get a little idea of where we're going here. Everything looks... Holy crap at the stress! Where... Wow! We had that down to nothing! Oh, this is ugly. If I remember correctly, these guys have a... No, they're just bad. They're bad. They're very bad. They have all this prot. And all this resist. They're just meant to be really beefy tanks. How about we just... stop taking the angles of attack and clear up these idiots. Less targets is better. And I need everyone to do damage. We'll have Edward, after that first speed buff, we're going to have him entirely on stress heals. Because that hurts!
Reeling.
Holy crap. Can't take 2 of those in a row. Gather the blood. Yay. Buried blast, not good. Oh, thank goodness. Resisted the stun. Specifically, our healer resisted the stun. Because that could have gone bad very quickly. You're supposed to kill it. That's not going to be a sufficient heal. Not for the amount of damage that we just took. I'm going to have to fire off a solo. That actually worked. Thank goodness. We need that. Let's clean up the targets. Subterranean Skewer. Dodge! That's what we have that solo for. Buried Blast again. Really hurting our Hellion. But not at death's door yet. The stun is very bad timing. Alright, I need you to do a super heal. That's not a super heal. Okay, I need you. Fire off, and if it bleeds, and please land it. Please land the bleed. Nice. It's what we're going to have to work with right now. Subterranean Skewer still managing to land some super hits. Ah. Ouch. Oh, a bleed on top of it. Not good. Not good. How about a finale? Let's get a little bit of damage on that. You've done your work. Yup, he's at death's door. Not good. Not good. We're going to have to do Toxin Trickery. Get rid of that bleed. And now I need you to do your best heal. Eris, best heal. Subterranean Skewer on Edward. This is so much damage! I mean, these guys alone are doing all the work right now. Land another bleed, please. Nice. It's taking a chunk out, but these guys hit so hard. Our team can't handle this for long. I need you to hit as hard as you can. That's right. I want you to hit me as hard as you can. That puts you at 4 hit points, 4 over 2. That makes you good. Oh my goodness. Also, our group is looking so bad right now. This is really bad way for us right now. If they get another hit in, I don't know how long we can last. So that's an 18 over 30. Do a little bit more work with that bleed. Good. I need you to just AoE heal. So much damage, we need to reverse some of it here. Buried Blast, not good. Edward's in a real bad way here. That's dead. That's less damage. That's what we needed. Now you're at the front. That really doesn't matter much, unfortunately. How about we get a whack on you? I need you to just flat out Divine Comfort. Get those heals. Get everyone back on track. I need you to... Stress relief. Stress relief. That's what I need you for. Unfortunately, that's the only thing I got for you right now. Please just wicked hack him. That was rough. That was a real rough one. We got plenty of gems out of it, though. In this case, I'm going to just use the bandage to clear the rest of that. That was really, really bad. Oh. Alright, the scouting says that puts us up to here. I don't know exactly where we're supposed to go, but this is one of those dungeons. It's going to just keep teleporting us around. Apparently, the stress received from simply teleporting is a really bad thing, so we're going to have to just watch out for that. Anyways, extra scouting. Normal scouts looks like a standard scout. So this returns us back on track for our path. We can go to the secret door, and at least if a failure occurs, we can walk out of here with some good stuff. That looks like we don't want to interact with it. Yep, we're going after the Baron, so we have to find the Baron. Let's move up. Let's keep going. Our stress is still just piling up. How much stress? Maggots. Twitching maggots. Okay, they're just a tiered up maggot, so that is fine. How about some work on that? Nice. That's what we need. Okay, you are just pure healing right now. Oh, so nice. That did some work. All right, how about we knock some of these guys down? Let's get ourselves in a normal way here. We can deal with these guys to a point, so how about we get ourselves righted? So 48, 43, 41. Edward needs all the work. We're going to repair our team, patch them up here. They really need it. These guys are not targets I want to have extended periods of time with, but they are definitely better than some of the stuff around here. Those big bug-like ones are pretty grim. Okay, how about we just whack you and have this other one a single whack from death. Clean up this mess. And I just want you to do that buff for now. A little bit of grave nibble for a crit. That's... What did you just get other than 26 stress and a stun? And can we get back to that? The worries, extra stress. No wonder that was... Oh, wow. Alright, give you dodge and all that. We're just going to buff you. We're going to knock down all this stress. That was a lot of stress. We got to balance our team, or we got to right them. And that was the stun passing by. We have dodged. Thank you. Get everyone patched up, Eris. Okay, health is less of the issue now. Stress is still an issue, but maybe we can work with it. We'll balance.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Pile of bones, whatever. No further clues or loot, that's fine, whatever. Let's give a buff and head into this room. Nothing special except for a plant. Blood flowers. That's not good either. Alright, we're going to go to the secret room. And we're just going to hang out there. We're going to use our key up at least. That's a Hound Master. How do we interact with this? Release you from these chafing shackles. Excuse me? I don't follow. There's no interactable here. It's not letting me interact. Nothing really special comes up. Can we just, like... No? Oh. Well, we can see him. So he's a level 3 Hound Master. Like, Hound Master is the guy we need. But how do we... How do we help you? I just clicked on him and got an achievement, jailbreak. So we got our Hound Master in the most unlikely of places. And a level 3 Hound Master at that. That was unexpected. That doesn't clog up our inventory or anything like that. These skeleton keys are unimportant now. Can we get to this room? I don't know. If we go there, we'll find out what's what. But it's a locked room. Let's find out what the deal is. We made it back here. Let's find out what this is all about. And if we have to be backtracking the entire way after this, that's something we don't want to touch. Lock gate. Key? Was there something we have to use? How about blood? We have to have a specific key maybe? Torch? I'm going to say that we have to have something specific. Okay, well, unfortunately, that means that we're backtracking and all the stress that comes with it. Well, I mean, this is fun. No, but seriously, this sucks. Okay. There's no seeming end to this. This is clearly the boss fight, and so where are we going to go with this? I suppose we can go up to this battle here. It's kind of something we're expecting. But it also could be a dead end. Our stuff that we need could be all around here. Let's zoom in here. So that was, yeah, that was a jailbreak secret room as they're showing here. So I suppose we just have to find the key? Is that the thing? Maybe it's over this direction. Because we want to probably go this way. So let's do some backtrack. I'm going to backtrack. We're going to go further in so that we can potentially find a key that is appropriate to that. Also, knock it off with all the stress. Oh my goodness, guys. Enough is enough.